Hello, I bet you're wondering who I am. I am Dawn Carpenter. I was born and raised in Kokomo, Indiana. I am currently going to Ivy Tech to get my associate's degree in early childhood education. I am in my second semester of my first year. I chose this degree because almost 3 years ago I had problems with my pregnancy with my son. I had ended up getting preeclampsia and HELLP, which in layman's terms is basically my blood pressure was so high that my insides were shutting down. So they decided to take my son even though it was 16 weeks early. He was born 1 pound 2 ounces. Just so you know what that looks like, at 1 month old he was 1 pound 10 ounces and he was the same size as a jar of spaghetti. He didn't have very many physical problems, but when he came home, we had to enroll him in physical therapy and occupational therapy, and a few months later, speech therapy. I also enrolled him in early childhood early Head Start at Bonita Vista. Because of his involvement there, I decided to run for the policy councils. I am vice president of the Bonita Vista Early Head Start Policy Council, and I sit as a parent representative on the First Steps Policy Council. And because of all that, I get to see what involves in early childhood, both as a mom and as somebody in the background. That's why I chose this degree. And to go even further with it, teachers can teach the students, but home-based teachers teach the family as well. So I've chosen to go the home-based route. I want to help teach the families how to help their children be able to have the skills they need to become productive productive adults. Damn it, I was so close. That so sucks because everybody's like yawning and Sean's just looking.
You were doing good.
I was. I bet you all are wondering who I am. I am Dawn Carpenter. I was born and raised in Kokomo, Indiana. I am currently going to Ivy Tech to get my associate's degree in early childhood education. I am in my second semester of my first year. I chose this degree because 3 years ago I had difficulties with my pregnancy with my son. I ended up getting what's called preeclampsia and HELLP. They both go in hand. Basically what it means is your blood pressure gets so high that your organs start to shut down one by one. So they went ahead and took my son early, 16 weeks early. He was 1 pound 2 ounces. To put that into perspective, at 1 month of age he was 1 pound 10 ounces, which is the same size as a jar of spaghetti sauce at 1 month old. He had very little medical problems, but when he came home, we had to enroll him in physical therapy and occupational therapy, and a few months later into speech therapy. He also was enrolled in early Head Start at Bonita Vista. Because of his involvement with that, I decided to get involved. I now am vice president of the Policy Council for Bonita Vista's Early Head Start, and I am parent representative for the First Steps Policy Council. And because of that involvement, I was able to see both as a mother and in the background of what it takes to develop early childhood skills. And as a teacher, you teach the kids this. But as a home-based teacher, you get the chance to not only teach the kids skills that they may need, but the families as well. And this is what I want to do. I want to work with the whole family. Well, I thank you for your time. Y'all have a nice evening.